forgot all about the library like she told her old man now. And with the radio blasting goes cruising just as fast as she can now. And she'll have fun, fun, fun till her daddy takes a T-bird away. Fun, fun, fun till her daddy takes a T-bird away. Well, the girl can't stand her 'cause she walks, looks and cries like an ace. You walk like an ace now, you walk like an ace. She makes the Indy 500 look like a Roman chariot race. You look like an ace now, you look like an ace. A lot of guys try to catch her, but she leads them on a wild goose chase. You drive like an ace now, you drive like an ace. And she'll have fun, fun, fun till her daddy takes a T-bird away. Fun, fun, fun till her daddy takes a T-bird away. Well, you knew all along that your dad was getting wise to you now. Now you shouldn't have lied. And since he took your set of keys, you've been thinking that your fun is all through. You shouldn't have lied. Now you shouldn't have lied. But you can come along with me 'cause we got a lot of things to do now. Now you shouldn't have lied. And we'll have fun, fun, fun. Now that daddy took the T-bird away. Fun, fun, fun. Now that daddy took the T-bird away. Fun, fun, fun. Now that daddy took the T-bird away. Fun, fun, fun. Now that daddy took the T-bird away. Fun, fun. Now that daddy took the T-bird away. Fun, fun.
Well, that's the sound of the summer right there. Welcome along to the 60s DJ show with me, the 60s DJ. We're going to have some fun right tonight, so this is going to be great. We're going to be playing some fabulous songs that just make you feel amazing. So grab your sunglasses, let's get down to the show, baby.
Grab your shades, find a spot in the sun, and get ready for another hour of feel-good favorites, the 60s DJ show.
Here's a little bit of the Beatles. Good Day Sunshine.
Good day, sunshine. Good day, sunshine. Good day, sunshine. I need to laugh, and when the sun is out, I've got something I can laugh about. I feel good in a special way. I'm in love and it's a sunny day. Good day, sunshine. Good day, sunshine. Good day, sunshine. We take a walk, the sun is shining down, burns my feet as they touch the ground. Sunshine, good day, sunshine, good day, sunshine. Then we lie beneath a shady tree. I love her and she's loving me. She feels good, she knows she's looking fine. I'm so proud to know that she is mine. Good day, sunshine. 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 Good day, sunshine.
Well, that song just sounds like opening up the curtains on a beautiful day, doesn't it? Amazing there from the Beatles from 1966. That was an album track from the Revolver Sessions, although it was never released as a single. It became one of the most loved songs in the Beatles catalogue. Here's one from Fleetwood Mac, baby, from 1977. It reached number 45 in the UK, but an amazing hit for number 9 in the US. Here we go. Christine McVie with Fleetwood Mac from 1977. An absolute great song there from the Rumours album that sold 44 million copies worldwide. An absolute cracking song there from Fleetwood Mac. Here's a little bit of Stevie Wonder for you.
Like a fool, I went and stayed too long. I'm wondering if your love's still strong. Ooh, baby, here I am, signed, sealed, delivered, I'm yours. Then that time I went and said goodbye. Now I'm back and not ashamed to cry. Ooh, baby, here I am, signed, sealed, delivered, I'm yours. Here I am, baby. Oh, you got my future in your hand. Here I am, baby. You got my future in your hand. Hey, I've done a lot of foolish things that I really didn't mean. Yeah, didn't I? Oh, baby, seen a lot of things in this old world. When I touched them, there meant nothing, girl. Ooh, baby, here I am, signed, sealed, delivered, I'm yours. I'm yours. Ooh, wait, baby, you set my soul on fire. That's why I know you're my only desire. Ooh, baby, here I am, signed, sealed, delivered, I'm yours. Here I am, baby. Whoa, you got my future in your hand, baby. Here I am, baby. You got my future in your hand, baby. Yeah, I've done a lot of foolish things that I really didn't mean. I could be a broken man, but here I with your future, got the future, baby. Here I am, baby. Here I am, baby. Get it, get it, oh, baby, here I am.
Oh, the wonderful Stevie Wonder. Signed, sealed, delivered for 1970. Reaching number 15 in the UK. But I want to know, what year do you think it reached? What year? What number do you think it reached on the Billboard Hot 100 on the year 1970? Answers in the comments below. What year? I did it again. What number did it reach in 1970? Answers in the comments below. So that just makes you feel great, that song. Here's another one that'll make you feel great. It's the Cars and Just What I Needed.
I don't mind you coming here, wasting all my time. 'Cause when you're standing oh so near, I kinda lose my mind. It's not the perfume that you wear, it's not the ribbons in your hair. I don't mind you coming here and wasting all my time. I don't mind you hanging out and talking in your sleep. clothes you got to wear. It's not the ribbons in your hair. I don't mind you coming here and wasting all my time. I guess you're just what I needed. Just what I needed. I needed someone to feed. I guess you're just what I needed. Just what I needed. I needed someone to please. I guess you're just what I needed. Just what I needed. I needed someone to feed. I guess you're just what I needed. Just what I needed. I needed someone to please. Yeah, yeah. So please me. You're just what I needed. You're just what I needed. You're just what I needed. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Well, that's just what I needed here on the 60s DJ show. A little bit of the Cars there from 1978. 17 in the UK, 27 in the US for them, and just what I needed. Now, I just want to say a little bit of a thank you to everybody who's bought the show a coffee. It really does help keep the show going week to week. So if you find yourself coming back and watching the shows quite a bit, then maybe you'll consider buying the show a coffee. So you can head down to the description below and you'll find the link there and it'll take you to buy me a coffee and you can send the show a little coffee. So thank you very much to everybody who has bought the show a coffee. Absolute legend. That really does help. And to all the patrons there over on Patreon, where you can get ad-free and early shows over on Patreon. Thank you very much to them. And we're moving on here with this one here from Supertramp and Give a Little Bit, Baby.
Give a little bit of your love to me. I'll give a little bit. I'll give a little bit of my love to you. There's so much that we need to share. So send a smile and show you care. I'll give a little bit. I'll give a little bit of my life for you. So give a little bit. I'll give a little bit of your time to me. See
Supertramp, unmistakable sound of Roy Hodgson. He started writing that song when he was a teenager. Years before Supertramp even recorded it. It seems to get more popular as the decades go by, that song. It's a great song there from Supertramp, Give a Little Bit. And here's a little bit of Dave Edmunds and Girls Talk Baby. Girls Talk from 1979 reached number 4 in the UK, only reached number 65 in the US. So I was wondering if you remember that song from 1979 from Dave Edmunds, or was it too far down the charts for you to remember? But hopefully you do, because it's an absolute cracker. This next song, it was written by Paul McCartney as a reply to John Lennon when they broke up, because John Lennon said in an interview that all McCartney does is write silly love songs, and this was his reply.
Most stations forgot how radio was supposed to feel. This one didn't. The 60s DJ Show.
Silly love songs.
know, 'cause here I go again.
Lennon had criticised Paul McCartney a bit more because that song's an absolute cracker. And that was from 1976, reached number 2 in the UK and a number 1 hit for him in 1972. So we're moving on here with a little bit of 10cc, baby.
And then you pay the price. The things we do for love. The things we do for love. Communication is the problem to the answer. You've got a number and your hand is on the phone. The weather's turned and all the lines are down. The things we do for love. The things we do for love. Like walking in the rain and the snow when there's nowhere to go. When you're feeling like a part of you is dying and you're looking for the answer in her eyes. You think you're gonna break up, then she says she wants to make up. Like walking in the rain and the snow when there's nowhere to go. When you're feeling like a part of you is dying and you're looking for the answer in her eyes. You think you're gonna break up, then she says she wants to make up. Agree to disagree, but disagree to part. When after all it's just a compromise of the things we do for love. 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 The things we do for love.
Well, 10cc, the things we do for love. A number 5 in the UK, a number 5 in the US. Sorry, it was a number 6 in the UK in 1976. 10cc.
Leave the bills, leave the news, leave tomorrow for the next hour. It's the 60s DJ Show.
Here's the Steve Miller Band and Jetliner from 1977, baby.
All
baby. They had an incredible run of hits back in the 70s, and that's one of my favourites from there, Steve Miller Band and Jet Airliner from 1977, reaching number 8 in the US, and it didn't even chart in the UK. I wonder why. I have no idea. Listen, if you like hearing stories and reading a little bit of stories from the 60s and 70s music, head over to 60sdj.com and look at the articles over there. There's some great ones. One's about the death of Sam Cooke and Jim Morrison, and stuff about Laurel Canyon, and some great other stories in there as well on the articles. And you can also find cups, mugs with 60s DJ on them. They're really good, and some great t-shirts over there on 60sdj.com. So we're moving on.
Leave the bills, leave the news, leave tomorrow. For the next hour, it's the 60s DJ Show.
Here's one from Loggins and Messina, and your mama don't dance. And your daddy don't rock and roll, baby.
Your mama don't dance and your daddy don't rock and roll. Your mama don't dance and your daddy don't rock and roll. When evening rolls around and it's time to go to town, where do you go? To rock and roll. The old folks say that you gotta end your day by 10. If you're out on a date and you bring it home late, it's a sin. You just ain't no excuse and you know you're gonna lose and never win. Now say it again. And it's all because your mama don't dance and your daddy don't rock and roll. Your mama don't dance and your daddy don't rock and roll. When evening rolls around and it's time to go to town, where do you go? To rock and roll. Out of the car, long hair! Louie, you're coming with me. You're local police. And it's all because your mama don't dance and your daddy don't rock and roll. Your mama don't dance and your daddy don't rock and roll. When evening rolls around and it's time to go to town, where do you go? To rock and roll. Where do you go? Rock and roll. Where do you go? To rock and roll.
Well, Loggins and Messina, your mama don't dance. That's just a song that you just want to turn up, isn't it? So here we're moving along. We're all crazy now by Slade, baby.
Stop now.
in the early 70s in the UK. They were famous for having very loud and energetic concerts back there in the 70s. Here's a little bit of the Kinks talking about mad concerts. Here's the Kinks.
Thank you for the day. Those endless days are sacred days you gave me. I'm thinking of the days I won't forget a single day, believe me. I bless the light, I bless the light that lights on you, believe me. And though you're gone, you're with me every single day, believe me. Days I'll remember all my life. Days when you can't see wrong from right. You took my life, but then I knew that very soon you'd leave me. But it's alright, now I'm not frightened of this world, believe me. I wish today would be tomorrow. Night is dark, it just brings sorrow that way. For the those endless days are sacred days you gave me. I'm thinking of the day I won't forget a single day, believe me. Days I remember all my life. Days when you couldn't see wrong from right. You took my life, but then I knew that very soon you'd leave me. But it's alright, now I'm not frightened of this world, believe me. Those endless days are sacred days you gave me. I'm thinking of the day I won't forget a single day, believe me. I bless the light, I bless the light that shines on you, believe me. And though you're gone, you're with me every single day, believe me.
Well, that was the Kinks and Days. And that was from 1968, number 12 in the UK, 47 in the US for them. Ray Davies could write a song, couldn't he? That's an amazing song, that one. But we are moving on here now with this one. This is a lovely little song. It's from Sandie Shaw, who was a great big hit back in the day with this one, reaching number 1 in the UK. And again, it didn't chart in the US. I don't know why, but this is a great, great song. And this is Always Something There to Remind Me. I bet he's probably heard it in later years, but back in the day, it didn't even chart in the US.
I walk along the city streets you used to walk along with me, and every step I take recalls how much in love we used to be. Oh, how can I forget you when there is always something there to remind me? Always something there to remind me. I was born to love you, and I will never be free. You'll always be a part of me. Oh, 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 oh. When shadows fall, I pass a small cafe where we would dance at night, and I can't help recalling how it felt to kiss and hold you tight. Oh, how can I forget you when there is always something there to remind me? Always something there to remind me. should find you miss the sweet and tender love we used to share. Just come back to the places where we used to go, and I'll be there. Oh, how can I forget you when there is always something that to remind me? Always something that to remind me. I was born to love you, and I will never be free when there is always something that to remind me. Always something that to remind me. Always something that.
Well, that's Sandie Shaw there with a song written by Burt Bacharach back in 1964. She sang that one, reaching #1 in the UK. Many people sang that song, didn't they, over the years, but I think that's my favourite version of that song. And here's a little bit of the Everly Brothers, baby.
Never felt like this until I kissed you. How did I exist until I kissed you? Never had you on my mind. Now you're there all the time. Never knew what I missed till I kissed you. I kissed you. Oh yeah. Things have really changed since I kissed you. My life's not the same now that I kissed you. Oh yeah. You got a way about you. Now I can't live without you. Never knew what I missed till I kissed you. I kissed you. Oh yeah. You don't realize what you do to me, and I didn't realize what a kiss could be. You got a way about you. Now I can't live without you. Never knew what I missed till I kissed you. I kissed you. Oh yeah. You don't realize what you do to me, and I didn't realize what a kiss could be. You got a way about you. Now I can't live without you. Never knew what I missed till I kissed you. I kissed you. Oh yeah, I kissed you.
The Everly Brothers, Till I Kissed You from 1959. Can you believe it? I've gone rogue. I've gone back to the 50s. But that was still played in the 60s on the radio, and I thought you would like it to hear it again. It's #2 in the UK, #4 in the US there for the Everly Brothers. Played all through the 60s. It was still played on radio stations right up through the years, wasn't it? Right, here we're moving on with this one from the Ivy League, baby. Tossing and Turning from 1965.
Tossing and turning, I turn on the light, then while it's burning, I think of all the things that we do, and all the
from back in 1965. That's a song that deserves to be heard more often. A great little number from them. Reaching number 3 in the UK, only 83 in the US. But here's the Isley Brothers with a great tune here for Harvest for the World, baby. It's a great little song from 1976. Harvest for the world. When will there be a harvest for the world? Everybody's just so uptight nowadays, aren't they? Everybody just needs to take an absolute chill pill. Relax. Take it easy. Put the 60s DJ on and just relax. Just calm down. Everybody just needs to take a step back, calm down, and just relax. Take it easy with a bit of 60s DJ. This is the last song coming up. This is Queen from 1976, a number 7 hit for them in the UK, a number 16 in the UK. Thank you very much for watching the 60s DJ show. It's been absolutely brilliant having you. I swear, it's really great doing this show. I have so much fun. Thank you very much for watching and all your lovely comments. I read every single one. I might not answer everyone because there's so many, but I do read every single comment comment. So thank you very much for everything you do for this show, liking and subscribing and the coffees. Thank you very much, 60s DJ. I'll catch you again next time. But we're finishing the show with Queen, baby. You're my best friend.
Ooh, you make me live. Whatever this world can give to me, it's you're all I see. Ooh, you make me live now, honey. Ooh, you make me live. Oh, you're the best friend that I ever had. I've been with you such a long time. You're my sunshine, and I want you to know that my feelings are true. I really love you. Oh, you're my best friend. Ooh, you make me live. I've been wandering round. Come back to you. Come back to you. Rain or shine, you've stood by me, girl. I'm happy at home. You're my best friend. Ooh, you make me live. Whenever this world is cruel to me, I got you to help me forgive. Ooh, you make me live now, honey. Ooh, you make me live. Oh, you're the first one when things turn out bad. You know I'll never be lonely. You're my only one, and I love the things. I really love the things that you do. Oh, you're my best friend. Ooh, you make me live. You're my best friend. Oh, you're my best friend. Ooh, you make me live. Ooh, you're my best friend.
Well, that was Queen, Freddie Mercury, and the gang there with You're My Best Friend. Listen, thank you very much for watching the show, and remember, people, stay groovy.